Ever thought about which Hollywood stars took the idea of working hard and playing even harder to an extreme? Some of these celebrities were often seen with a drink in hand, making headlines not just for their roles but for their wild lifestyles. Their parties were legendary, and their antics sometimes overshadowed their performances. Behind the glitz and glamour, many struggled with their relationship with alcohol, leading to both memorable moments and serious consequences. From late-night escapades to public incidents, these stars lived life on the edge, often blurring the lines between their on-screen personas and off-screen realities. Their stories reveal a fascinating, albeit troubling, side of fame that many fans might not be aware of. As we dive into the lives of these iconic figures, prepare to uncover the truth behind their boozy escapades and the impact it had on their careers and personal lives. Montgomery Clift's life was a complex tapestry woven with talent, struggle, and heartache. He was a brilliant actor known for his intense performances and good looks, but behind the scenes, he faced significant challenges. His heavy drinking became a coping mechanism, particularly after a devastating car accident that left him with severe injuries. This incident marked a turning point in his life, leading to an escalation in his alcohol use as he battled physical pain and emotional turmoil. Throughout these struggles, he found solace in the friendship of Elizabeth Taylor, who stood by him during his darkest days. Taylor was not only a close friend but also a fierce supporter, helping him navigate the difficulties that came with his fame and personal issues. Their bond was a testament to the power of friendship in the face of adversity, as she often tried to help him confront his demons. Clift's story is a poignant reminder of the challenges many face behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. Tallulah Bankhead was a prominent figure in Hollywood, known not only for her talent, but also for her notorious lifestyle. Her excessive drinking and drug use began during her time at the Algonquin Hotel in New York, where she mingled with other famous personalities. This environment fostered a culture of indulgence, and Bankhead quickly became a part of it. Despite facing various health issues throughout her life, she continued her heavy consumption of alcohol and drugs. Her behavior often made headlines, and she was known for her wild parties and unpredictable antics. Friends and colleagues noted that her drinking was not just a social activity, but a significant part of her daily routine. Even as her health deteriorated, Bankhead's reliance on substances did not wane. This relentless pursuit of pleasure ultimately contributed to her decline, leading to her untimely death. Her legacy remains a complex mix of brilliant performances and a cautionary tale about the dangers of excess. Richard Burton's heavy drinking began at a young age and continued throughout his life, leading to significant health issues. He was known for his staggering daily alcohol consumption, which became a defining aspect of his life. His relationship with Elizabeth Taylor was particularly notorious, as both were often seen indulging in excessive drinking together. Their love story was filled with passion, drama, and, unfortunately, a shared struggle with alcohol. Burton's drinking was not just a social habit. It became a coping mechanism for the pressures of fame and the emotional turmoil he faced. As his career progressed, the toll of his drinking became evident, affecting his performances and personal relationships. Despite his immense talent and success as an actor, Burton's battle with alcohol overshadowed many of his achievements. His health deteriorated over the years, leading to various complications that ultimately impacted his life. The legacy of Richard Burton serves as a reminder of the darker side of Hollywood, where the glitz and glamour often masked deeper struggles. Robert Mitchum's life off-screen was marked by a series of wild escapades and a reputation that often overshadowed his impressive acting career. Known for his rugged charm and brooding presence on screen, Mitchum was equally notorious for his off-screen antics. His drinking sessions with co-stars became legendary, often leading to unruly behavior that made headlines. These drinking binges were not just casual gatherings, they were intense and frequent, contributing to his image as a tough guy in Hollywood. Mitchum's lifestyle eventually caught up with him, leading to a jail stint that further cemented his reputation as a rebel. His run-ins with the law were often fueled by his love for alcohol, which he openly embraced. Despite the chaos surrounding his personal life, Mitchum's talent as an actor shone through in films that showcased his unique ability to portray complex characters. His off-screen behavior, while controversial, added to the mystique that surrounded him, making him one of the most memorable figures in Hollywood history. Orson Welles had a complex relationship with alcohol that was deeply influenced by his father's struggles with addiction. Growing up, Welles witnessed the impact of drinking on his family, which likely shaped his own habits later in life. As he rose to fame in Hollywood, his drinking became more pronounced. Wells was known for enjoying cocktails, and he played a significant role in popularizing the Negroni, a classic Italian drink made with gin, vermouth, and Campari. However, his love for alcohol came with consequences. Wells faced ongoing battles with weight and health issues, which were exacerbated by his drinking habits. His larger-than-life persona on screen often masked the personal struggles he faced off-screen. Despite his immense talent and contributions to cinema, Wells's relationship with alcohol was a significant part of his life story, reflecting both the allure and the dangers of drinking in the world of Hollywood. Known for his sharp wit, Paul Lynde's humor often took a darker turn when he drank. His quick comebacks and clever remarks made him a beloved figure in Hollywood, but alcohol transformed his personality. Instead of being the life of the party, he became someone who could alienate friends and colleagues. His struggle with alcohol was not just a personal battle, it affected his career and relationships. As his drinking escalated, he faced social exclusion, finding it harder to connect with others. Confrontations became more frequent, and the toll of his addiction was evident. Despite his talent and charm, the consequences of his drinking led to a premature death, leaving behind a legacy that is both celebrated and marked by tragedy. Paul Lynde's story serves as a reminder of how substance abuse can overshadow even the brightest stars in Hollywood. Anne-Margaret's vibrant on-screen presence mirrored her real-life love for performing, captivating audiences with her talent and charisma. She became a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for her roles in films like Bye Bye Birdie and her performances alongside stars such as Elvis Presley. However, behind the glamour, she faced personal struggles, particularly with alcohol. During stressful film roles, the pressure often led her to seek solace in drinking. This battle with alcohol was a significant part of her life, affecting her both personally and professionally. Despite these challenges, Anne-Margaret's determination shone through. In 1980, she made the courageous decision to quit drinking, marking a turning point in her life. This choice allowed her to regain control and continue her career with renewed focus and energy. Her journey reflects the complexities of fame and the resilience required to overcome personal demons. Spencer Tracy's relationship with alcohol was tumultuous and deeply troubling. His drinking often led to violent outbursts and self-destructive behavior, which affected not only his personal life but also his professional career. As his drinking escalated, film studios began to take notice, issuing ultimatums that put his future in jeopardy. Tracy's struggles with alcohol were so severe that MGM had to provide specialized care to help manage his drinking. This intervention was necessary to ensure that he could continue to work in Hollywood, where his talent was undeniable but overshadowed by his addiction. Despite his remarkable performances and status as a leading man, the shadow of his alcoholism loomed large, impacting his relationships and his ability to maintain a stable career. His legacy is a complex one, marked by both incredible achievements in film and the personal battles he faced with alcohol. Richard Harris lived life to the fullest, embracing a lifestyle filled with vodka and wild antics that often made headlines. Known for his larger-than-life personality, he was a man who enjoyed the party scene and was often seen indulging in his favorite drink. Despite this tumultuous lifestyle, Harris carved out a successful career in acting, showcasing his immense talent on both stage and screen. He gained fame for his powerful performances in films like This Sporting Life and The Field, but perhaps his most memorable role came when he was cast as Albus Dumbledore in the first two Harry Potter films. His portrayal of the wise and kind wizard left a lasting impression on audiences around the world. Harris's ability to balance his wild personal life with a successful acting career is a testament to his talent and charisma. His legacy continues to be celebrated, reminding us of the complex nature of Hollywood stars and their often tumultuous lives. Oliver Reed was known for his wild lifestyle, particularly his heavy drinking. His reputation for alcohol consumption was notorious in Hollywood, where he often engaged in pub binges that led to disruptive behavior. Reed's drinking habits were not just a personal issue. They became part of his public persona. He was frequently in the news for his antics, which included rowdy nights out and confrontations that sometimes overshadowed his acting talent. This lifestyle took a toll on his health, and tragically, it culminated in his untimely death. While filming Gladiator, Reed suffered a heart attack during a drinking session, highlighting the dangerous consequences of his excessive drinking. His life serves as a cautionary tale about the impact of alcohol on health and well-being, especially in the high-pressure environment of Hollywood. Reed's legacy is a mix of his impressive acting career and the darker side of fame that often accompanied it. Ethel Barrymore faced significant challenges with alcohol during her early career in acting. As a member of the famous Barrymore family, she was exposed to the pressures of the entertainment industry from a young age. This environment contributed to her struggles with drinking, which affected her personal life and professional relationships. However, in her 30s, Ethel made a pivotal decision to become a teetotaler. This change marked a turning point in her life, allowing her to focus on her craft without the distractions and difficulties that alcohol brought. Despite her past struggles, Ethel Barrymore continued to thrive in her acting career. She became known for her powerful performances on stage and in film, earning acclaim and respect from audiences and critics alike. Her ability to manage her addiction while maintaining a successful career is a testament to her strength and determination. Ethel's journey reflects the complexities of life in Hollywood, where many stars face similar battles. Her story serves as an inspiration to those who may be struggling with addiction, showing that it is possible to overcome challenges and achieve greatness. Peter O'Toole was known for his whimsical and lively drinking habits, which became a notable part of his persona. His love for alcohol was so profound that he even bought a pub to ensure the party never stopped. This decision reflected his larger-than-life character and his desire to embrace life fully, even if it meant indulging in excessive drinking. Despite his struggles with alcohol, O'Toole led a prolific career in acting, earning 8 Academy Award nominations throughout his life. His performances in films like Lawrence of Arabia showcased his incredible talent and charisma, making him a beloved figure in Hollywood. O'Toole's drinking did not overshadow his achievements. Instead, it became a part of the narrative of a man who lived passionately and unapologetically. His ability to balance a vibrant social life with a successful acting career is a testament to his unique personality and enduring legacy in the film industry. Clara Bow was a prominent figure in Hollywood during the 1920s, known for her vibrant personality and captivating performances. However, her reputation was often overshadowed by scandalous rumors. Living in the flapper era, she embraced a lifestyle filled with parties, excitement, and open relationships. This wild way of life was characteristic of the time, where the boundaries of social norms were pushed. Clara was often seen at lavish gatherings, where alcohol flowed freely, contributing to her image as a party girl. The media frequently speculated about her romantic entanglements, which added to the intrigue surrounding her. Despite her talent and charm, the whispers about her behavior often clouded her achievements. Clara Bow's life was a mix of glamour and controversy, reflecting the complexities of fame in an era that celebrated both the liberated spirit and the consequences of excess. Her legacy remains a fascinating chapter in Hollywood history, illustrating the challenges faced by stars in the spotlight. John Barrymore's legacy is often overshadowed by his severe alcoholism, which started in his teens. This addiction deeply affected his life and career, leading to a notorious lifestyle filled with debauchery. Despite being a gifted actor, Barrymore struggled with the destructive grip of alcohol, which contributed to his professional decline. His parties became legendary, marked by excessive drinking and wild behavior that alienated many of his friends and colleagues. The more he drank, the less reliable he became, resulting in missed auditions and poor performances. Critics and audiences began to notice the toll alcohol was taking on his once promising talent. He was one of the brightest stars of his era, known for his charisma and skill on stage and screen, but his personal struggles often overshadowed these achievements. As his health deteriorated, so did his relationships and his standing in the acting community. Barrymore's story serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of addiction, reminding us of the fine line between genius and self-destruction. Barbara Payton's career was marked by both talent and turmoil. She gained fame in the 1940s and early 1950s, appearing in several films that showcased her beauty and acting skills. However, her personal life often overshadowed her professional achievements. A highly publicized love triangle involving 2 prominent actors added to the drama surrounding her. This intense media attention took a toll on her mental health and personal relationships. As her career began to decline, Barbara struggled with alcohol and drug addiction, which further complicated her life. These issues not only affected her work, but also led to a series of tumultuous relationships and financial difficulties. Despite her early promise, Barbara's struggles ultimately contributed to her early demise, leaving behind a legacy that is often remembered more for her personal battles than her contributions to film. Her story serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by many in the entertainment industry. Errol Flynn was known for his wild lifestyle and heavy drinking, which became a significant part of his public persona. He often found creative ways to hide his alcohol consumption, sometimes using props or disguises to sneak drinks on set or during social events. This behavior was not just a phase, it was a defining characteristic of his life. Flynn's charm and charisma made him a beloved figure in Hollywood, but his drinking took a toll on his health. He faced numerous health issues related to alcohol, which ultimately contributed to his early death at the age of 50. Despite his talent and success as an actor, his struggles with alcohol overshadowed much of his legacy. Flynn's life serves as a reminder of the darker side of fame and the consequences of a lifestyle filled with excess. His story resonates with many, illustrating the challenges faced by those in the spotlight. During his Broadway years, Humphrey Bogart became well known for his drinking habits. His social circle included some of Hollywood's biggest names, such as John Huston, Lauren Bacall, and Frank Sinatra. These friendships often revolved around their shared love for drinking, leading to many memorable nights filled with laughter and excess. Bogart was notorious for drinking until he passed out, a behavior that became part of his larger-than-life persona. He was often seen at the Garden of Allah, a famous watering hole in Hollywood, where he would set up shop and enjoy the company of fellow stars. This lifestyle contributed to his reputation as a hard-drinking actor, and many stories from that era highlight the wild escapades he shared with his friends. His drinking was not just a personal habit, but a part of the culture of Hollywood at the time, where excess was often celebrated. Bogart's legacy includes not only his iconic film roles, but also the tales of his legendary nights out with friends. During Prohibition, W.C. Fields became notorious for his love of alcohol, cleverly hoarding it despite the laws against it. He was known to keep a stash of liquor, ensuring he always had a drink at hand. On film sets, he would often sip martinis, but to avoid drawing attention, he disguised them as lemonade. This clever ruse allowed him to maintain his reputation while indulging in his favorite pastime. Fields lived above a bar, which only fueled his penchant for drinking. His lifestyle and humor often intertwined, leading to many memorable quotes about alcohol. He had a unique way of expressing his thoughts on drinking, often using wit and sarcasm. Fields' relationship with alcohol was not just a personal choice, it became a part of his public persona. His comedic style often reflected his experiences with drinking, making him a beloved figure in Hollywood. His legacy as a heavy drinker is as much a part of his story as his films and performances. Frank Sinatra had a well-documented relationship with Jack Daniels, which became a significant part of his public image and personal life. His affinity for whiskey was not just a casual habit. It was intertwined with his persona as a charismatic and sometimes troubled star. Sinatra's drinking was often highlighted in stories about his life, showcasing both the highs of his glamorous career and the lows of his struggles. Friends and colleagues frequently noted that he enjoyed a drink, especially during performances or social gatherings. This habit contributed to the mystique surrounding him, as he was known for his smooth voice and sharp wit, often accompanied by a glass in hand. His love for Jack Daniels was emblematic of the era's culture, where drinking was a common social activity among Hollywood's elite. Despite the challenges that came with his drinking, Sinatra's talent and charm continued to shine through, making him an enduring figure in music and film. His legacy remains complex, reflecting both his artistic brilliance and the personal battles he faced throughout his